Our story begins with the Pevensie siblings adjusting to their new home. The house is vast and filled with secrets, and the children's curiosity gets the better of them. While playing hide and seek, young Lucy finds a large, ornate wardrobe in a spare room. She ventures inside and, to her astonishment, discovers a snow-covered forest, a land blanketed in perpetual winter. In this enchanted world, Lucy encounters a faun named Mr. Tumnus. He's a creature with the upper body of a man and the lower body of a goat, and he's both kind-hearted and anxious. Mr. Tumnus explains that Narnia is under the spell of the White Witch, a cruel sorceress who has cast an eternal winter over the land, ensuring that there is no Christmas or warmth. Although he is supposed to hand Lucy over to the White Witch, Mr. Tumnus cannot bring himself to betray her and instead helps Lucy return to her world. Back in the real world, Lucy finds that no time has passed. Excitedly, she tells Peter, Susan, and Edmund about her discovery. However, they dismiss her tale as mere imagination. They find it difficult to believe such a fantastical story, and Lucy is left feeling isolated and misunderstood. Not long after Lucy's return, she decides to go back to Narnia. Edmund, her skeptical brother, decides to follow her secretly. He's determined to prove that Lucy is wrong. However, instead of disproving her story, he too finds himself in the magical land. His experience is markedly different from Lucy's. He meets the White Witch, who is imposing and cold, but she charms him with promises of power and grandeur. The witch entices Edmund with magical treats that leave him craving more. She assures him that if he helps her, he will be made a prince. Blinded by his desire for power and influenced by the witch's manipulations, Edmund agrees to bring his siblings to her. Back in the real world, Edmund dismisses Lucy's claims and creates a rift between the siblings. His betrayal causes tension, but the situation takes a darker turn when it becomes apparent that their individual beliefs and doubts might put them all in danger. Eventually, all four siblings find themselves in Narnia. As they explore the wintry landscape, they meet Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, who provide them with shelter and warmth. Around their cozy hut, the Beavers share a crucial piece of information with the children. An ancient prophecy foretells that 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve will one day sit on the thrones at Cair Paravel and bring an end to the White Witch's reign of terror. This prophecy reveals that Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy are central to Narnia's fate. However, Edmund's allegiance to the witch poses a significant threat. The White Witch's influence over him makes his betrayal more perilous for the group. Meanwhile, the siblings are faced with the harsh reality of their situation and the heavy burden of their role in Narnia's future. The prophecy gives them hope, but also underscores the gravity of their mission. Guided by the Beavers, the siblings embark on a journey to meet Aslan, the true king of Narnia. Aslan, a magnificent and powerful lion, is the only force capable of challenging the White Witch's rule. Upon reaching Aslan's camp, the siblings are struck by his majestic presence and the sense of hope he embodies. His mere presence begins to thaw the land's icy grip. Peter begins to embrace his role as a leader, though he wrestles with the weight of responsibility. Aslan sees potential in Peter and helps him understand his strengths. Plans are made to confront the witch and restore peace to Narnia. However, the looming threat of Edmund's betrayal still casts a shadow over their efforts. The White Witch confronts Aslan, demanding the life of Edmund as per an ancient law that she claims justifies her actions. The siblings are distraught, realizing that Edmund's actions have endangered not only his own life, but also the safety of their mission. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Aslan offers to sacrifice himself in Edmund's place. The scene is heartbreaking as the noble lion walks silently to the stone table, where the White Witch and her army await. The witch sees Aslan's sacrifice as a means to cement her victory over Narnia. Aslan is bound and humiliated before being sacrificed, his life taken to fulfill the ancient law. Yet, the witch has underestimated Aslan's power and the deeper magic that governs Narnia. With the dawn of the next day, the stone table shatters, and Aslan is resurrected through a profound and ancient magic that surpasses the witch's laws. This resurrection marks a turning point. Aslan's return signifies not an end, but a new beginning. Rejuvenated, Aslan rallies the siblings and his forces for the final confrontation. The climactic battle ensues in a grand, sweeping battlefield. Peter leads the charge with Aslan by his side, as various creatures of Narnia fight to reclaim their land from the White Witch's dark forces. Initially, the witch's army seems overwhelming, but Aslan's presence turns the tide. His roar and courage inspire the forces of good. The decisive moment arrives as Aslan engages the White Witch in combat. With a powerful display of strength and bravery, Aslan defeats the witch, ending her reign of terror. The icy grip of winter recedes, and Narnia is bathed in the warmth of spring. The land flourishes once more, and the children are celebrated as heroes. Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy rule Narnia for many years, growing into wise and just leaders. Their time in Narnia is marked by peace and prosperity. However, their reign comes to an end when they chase a magical creature through the woods and find themselves back in the wardrobe. Stepping out, they discover that no time has passed in the real world. They return to their ordinary lives, forever changed by their extraordinary experiences. The story of Narnia teaches us about courage, sacrifice, and the enduring power of hope. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe reminds us that even in the darkest times, light and goodness will always prevail. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey through Narnia. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more captivating recaps and adventures.